Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today while we are going to do some Mintay cards using Mintay Merry Little Christmas. The Mintay frames book, which I've already got here, cut out, all ready to go, because I've cut out all my frames from the book. The books look like this. And I'm also going to take elements from the junk book as well, and they just have different elements in there that you can cut out, which I think are really fantastic to add to cards. You can actually even make cards just using the elements in here. I've just made a whole heap of mail cards using the mail book that you can buy as well. So I've got those. I've also got this sketch that I got from Alicia McNamara a number of years ago, last year, a couple of years ago, I'm not sure when, with a kit that I got. And I've used this sketch a lot because I quite like it, and so I've got that there. I've actually used it so many times I actually know what it sort of thinks about in my head. And then I've got some that I already made last night when I was watching TV. So as you can see, I've used the frame here, and with the Mintay Little Merry Christmas pad, it comes in. I've already taken all the covers off because on the backs of the cover they've got these little elements that you can cut out, like the little candy cane. What else have I used? Gingerbread man and the hot chocolate, the reindeer and the star with the bells on it. So that's what I've done with those. So I've got them all ready here, just ready to go in a pile. And the number 6 page has these little little things. I forgot to get a 12 by 12 because the 12 by 12 works better, but when I add it to the frames, it actually looks really good. So I've used that for there, and I've used the junk things from the junk book here, and that's what I've used there on the frame. I've said that already. There's my frame and the things from the junk book here. Frame there and the junk book here. Frame and things from the junk book there. I've got to add ribbons and flowers to them yet. The frame and things from the junk book there. So we may only have time for one, but I thought what I would just do is show you. I'm going to use, I don't have a lovely, I have got a pink crinkly ribbon, but it's the wrong pink. And I'm just going to use what I've got in my stash, basically. Doing a bow on camera, that'll be interesting. Maybe it might be the wrong red, even. Really, I'm trying to do it so that you don't get that khaki at the back. I'm not very good at doing bunny bows the bunny rabbit way, where you do the 2 loops and then you do a knot after that, and I'm not very good at doing that kind of way of doing bows, but see how we go. It's my eldest daughter's birthday today, and she's her and husband and daughter, their 5-year-old daughter, are up at near Byron Bay at the moment. I think that might be the wrong red. I'll have to think about that one. I've got another red ribbon I might use, so I might put that one away and won't show that today. Just show you how to do the card. Let's just do that, Kate, because we might not have time. So what I do with the paper, you think, oh, I can't do that. With the paper, you're just messing the whole thing up. So you have to decide. You can use this paper, this side, and then the idea being is that I do measuring with line of sight, which is pretty, not very professional, I know, but that's what just easier sometimes to do line of sight rather than measure, because sometimes measurements never work out anyway. Oh, now I've got to remember where I put my little thing. Yeah. So what happens is, I always keep the little strips, you never know, you might use them. And there. So you put that base there, and then you add that bit on top like that, so you can have a little bit of the other element through. Or if you don't like it that way, you could do it that way if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you what you prefer. I'm going to do it this way, the way I've done for the other ones. I'm going to use my double-sided tape. The last couple I've bought of these, they've come away at the middle part. So this one hasn't come away at the middle part, which is good. It's very annoying when that happens, because I thought, oh, maybe I could use from the middle, but it doesn't actually work out quite well. So I'm going to put the double-sided over this. Yes, I know, sacrificing this beautiful picture, but you could always do that picture, cut it the other way around, so this picture is the one that's featuring. Up to you. I know it's a bit early to Christmas, but I'm going. The Christmas collections are coming out now, so that's always a good thing, because I give away a lot of my Christmas cards to family to use. And the last couple of years I've given a number to aged care. I don't think I did last year because of the whole COVID thing, and I wasn't sure what they were allowed to take in or not. And then and to go in there, you can't. You have to have the whole proof of vaccination and all the rest of it. Too hard basket, and I should have inked it first. So I've been inking them with barn door just around the outside. Make sure it's the other way right around. Lately I've been making a few cards where I've just been doing the wrong way around. It's not very efficient of me. Ink this one first. So I did that twice yesterday, and when I pulled it up, it wrecked the card base, so I'll have to use this card base in some other ways. Put that down there. So anyway, like I said, my dear at Port Douglas, when she was saying, not Port Douglas, Mossman Gorge or something like that, and the caravan park, she says it's very pretty, and she said everything's really expensive up there, and but I suppose that's what happens when you go to a popular place. And like lots of those kind of places, they can't find people to work in, because the people who want to work there can't afford to pay the rental, because everybody has bought up all the rental properties for Airbnbs and like lots of other seaside towns. So it's up to you whether you want to use one of these little cutouts that I've used, or whether I do the little elements that I cut out from the back and the front of the pages. That's cute. But we could just do it this way. A smaller frame and a smaller little picture. Why not? Ink around the edges. So they've been up there this week. They flew up there and hired a car and drove from Brisbane up to Port Douglas and then to this Mossman Ravine, Gorge, I should say, beg your pardon, and I've been seeing the sightseeing trip. They were thinking of doing a doing a barrier reef thing, but it was going to cost them $265 per person. And they didn't think that their daughter, 5-year-old daughter, would be able to manage that was for half a day. They didn't think that she would be able to manage, well, half a day of that. So that was with snorkeling and things like that. So they decided to give that a miss. So I've cut that in half and I can't find the other. Oh, there it is. So I've also cut some of these in half and I've used the backs for some of them. And I've also used, just used the backs of them. I think that's what I've done. Just to add a little bit of something to them, and then I've decided then which thing I will use from the junk book. Didn't cut that very well, did I? So she was her birthday today, so they went out for breakfast for their birthday, and we've just rang her and did some FaceTime. That was nice, and they're having a lovely time. They said next time that they go, they're going to take us with them so they can use us as babysitters. So, do I want to have that one? I've been using the clocks from this same junk book as well, so I might use another clock perhaps. I like the clocks. I'm going to decide then what do I want to put on the other side of the, whether I have it the other way around, which I've been doing, having this element next to the, and this element further out. Cut the clock in half so you don't waste much. Oops. That looks alright, and I think I'm going to use some flowers. And I wanted to use some ribbon, but I don't know which ribbon to use now. I've got this box of ribbons. That's going to be to wrong colour. This might be the right colour, but I don't think I've got enough of it. This checkered one would be fun. Could use the dark pink, I suppose, just to help out. And I've also got this one that says Merry Christmas. Get them all out, shall we? I've tried to sort of sort it out into sort of colours. My little thing here, I've got a ribbon and so on. There's nothing more. That's going to be two things. We'll get it out anyway. It's red. I try to restrain myself from what I get in my way of stash. So this is my lace, and I've got some other lace in another box, but I try to restrain myself, not have too much everywhere. Try being the operative word here. Alright, let's see if we can stick that down. Let's work backwards. And I should have done my glue. I promised myself I was going to check the glue before I started filming to make sure it wasn't all clogged up, and it is. And I forgot to check. I got thrown by the fact that I was talking to my daughter. I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to put some glue on this frame here. Like I said, I might only have time for one because I have an appointment soon. I'm having trouble with my I was having trouble with my feet, and when I was talking to the podiatrist, he said to me that it's quite common when you've had a knee operation to have, despite their best efforts, the best efforts for the surgeons, when you've had a knee operation, a knee replacement, you end up with one leg slightly longer than the other. So that's why my feet were well, my legs were really sore, and while there was shooting pains in my feet, and so he gave me a little lifter to put in my shoe, and he said to come back and we'll see if the works all right with your other shoes. And I haven't been back because one, I got sick. One, we went away. I said, oh, I'll come back after we went away. So we went away. Then I got really sick with this jolly virus, not COVID, RSV virus, which my husband and I both got. It wasn't particularly nice. Virus was sick for weeks, both of us. And then I thought, oh, I'll go now, and then I just kept forgetting, which is very bad of me. I'll glue all that down. Does anybody else have a creation mess around them when they make cards? I like to have things near to hand when I'm making cards so that I have options. Same as when I make journals of everything I have close to hand. Let's do that around a pencil. I've done it for years. No, the last couple of times I just cut them off. I might still just do that. Let's see if it works for the curled up first. Oh, I should put it that side. What do you think? Let's have a look. So my husband and I are going to Victoria in October, so whether I'll get around to doing any videos in advance is I'm not sure I will do that or not. I think it looks, trouble is when you do that you can't see the picture very well. Let's do it like that. So I'm going to go to Lake Entrance, which we've never been to before, and come back and go to Wilson's Promontory, and possibly Phillip Island. My family and I went to Phillip Island when I was 8, 9, which is a long time ago, so I haven't been back since, so we might go there depending on how we're feeling about after being, because we want to see around the lake's entrance and around there, and whether that's enough or not we don't know yet. We'll just have to see. It's bothering me. It is bothering me because I can't see that there. So it's probably not exactly like Alicia's sketch, but it's close enough. And that's your card. Easy. I think you can do it the other way around as well. You probably can't do as much as so if you do it this way around with the label across, you probably just only have room for the one thing. So let's try it that way. I've not tried it this way, so this is a first. And in camera as well. I usually like to try things out for myself first, but sometimes you've got to go with what you feel like. that goes like that, and a bit goes across the middle like that. And then you'd have your frame. See the frame. Whichever side you want it to, or that way. I didn't like that. You can always go back the other way. Don't think I like it that way. The other way. You can't though. Have it this way. Let's do that, okay. Have the pretty tree there. Need a small frame. I think I've got room just for the one thing, I think. I've got some small frames somewhere in here. There's a small frame. I think we might do that. Just so you can see the difference between the two. I think I prefer the other way around. What should we have in the middle here? Little bird. The stripes. So much gorgeousness to choose from. It's a bit hard sometimes. One with a deer. Yes. So then you would have you would have just a small element there. Again, you don't have to do this. It's just up to it's a personal thing. What you want to do. It's the same as that one there. Can't really use that one. Can we use this one? The oval one. Or use one of these strips that I've cut out from before. No, just try one of these. Didn't cut it long enough. Could just move it over a little bit, I suppose. And then you have the ribbon. To do a different ribbon because it's not long enough. Cut it off. It's not long enough now. I'm not sticking down anything with this one just at the moment because I need to go. And a ribbon. I think I prefer the other way around, this way around, but again, this is just my personal preference. It may not be your personal preference. It's up to you. You can have your card and interpret a sketch any way you like, really. That's the whole purpose of having sketches, is just to give you a bit of a guideline, and you can interpret it any way you like. Or orientate it every way you like. So in October you might not see any videos from me, depending on how organised I am and how I feel. I was feeling a little bit down the dumps the last few weeks, so sometimes when you're feeling down the dumps you don't really feel like being... I've been crafting for myself, but when you're down the dumps you don't necessarily feel like crafting for other people. Well, I think that ribbon goes. Oop. Would help if I cut it first, okay? Like that. like that, and I think that's it. Like I said, I haven't cut anything, stuck anything down, and what I might do is ink the edges of that as well, so that it looks effective. And I'm still not too sure whether I'll leave it like that or I will just abandon the idea and just use that, which also works. And have just the ribbon and the flower there, something plain and simple. And maybe cut this bit out here just to have up the top here. Do you know what? I think I might actually do that very quickly. Cut that out. I've been trying to sort of do things in front of the TV so as keep myself busy, not thinking about other things. We just do it so that it looks natural, not sort of edged. That's it. Put that down a bit further. Or I could even make it this way around as well, down there, to add to that. Up to you. Now that I've cut that out, I don't know. It's not enough. It should be all across, really. It's not enough. So maybe I should just add it to this little element down here. Can't see the frame. I could just, to make it look better, I think I could just cut that off, I think. So you've just got the star, that's better. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to stick that down now because I've got to go. Because where I've got to go is, I'm going to walk there and give myself time to walk there. Oh, well, I don't have to walk there, but it's so close. Anyway, I hope you like what I've shown you today. There was this one, using the sketch, and I did it that way or the other way around, but in the end I didn't use the long strip. I just took it away and just used what I had because I just thought it looked a bit, didn't look right, but I think that looks right. And I might add some other things on there. So I hope you like what I've shown you today and give you some inspiration for you to start your Christmas cards. And thank you very much for joining me. Please give me the thumbs up and we hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.